Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I thought I'd come on and do a dinky little haul just to show you what I got in case you're interested and want to look at your 5below. So all this is from 5below and we'll test swatch some of this. So this first one I've opened just to play with a little bit and I like them so far, but we'll see how they do. This is Artist Concepts, 24 markers with 48 colors. They're dual tone markers. They have a brush tip and a fine tip. It says premium grade for drawing, handwriting, and calligraphy. So it doesn't say anything about coloring, but you know what? That's what I'm going to use them for. So here's what they look like outside of the wrap. And when you get the case, it snaps here, and snaps here, and it opens like this. And this is the array of colors. So we will swatch those here in a bit, just to see what all kinds of color we get in there. But I wanted to show you everything else first. Next, and these have not even been out of the box, are 12 dual tip markers, and these are glitter markers. I'm trying to see if it tells who they're by, but it does not. Okay, so here's our packaging, and here's what it shows on the back. And we'll test those as well. Okay, so we're going to move these aside for a minute. And we're going to show the last thing. Now, each of those was $5, by the way. This was also $5. And this is called the Extreme Horror Sticker Book. 250 plus stickers to keep you up at night. Illustrated by Andy Price. And here's what the front of the book looks like. And here's what the back looks like. Like I said, it's from 5below, and it was $5. Okay, so when we open it up, the first thing we see is just like the cover page. And I'm telling you, if you don't like scary stuff, this one may not be for you. Some of it's scary, some of it's silly, some of it's just weird. So, but I do want to show you some of what's in the book. I won't flip through the whole thing. As far as I know, the only place you can get it is 5below. Now, here's the paper that's on the back of the stickers. Now, I'm going to be a little nuts. I think I'm going to be very careful when I take my stickers off so that I can use that paper too. Okay, here's another set of the stickers. So see, some of them are pretty cool, and then some of them are kind of weird, and that's okay. And like, here's another paper. Look at that. Would that not make a neat background? So like I said, I plan to be careful when I take the stickers off the page, and I plan to see if I can use the background papers too. Why not? Here's some more of the stickers. And then we have that repeating background page. And then more stickers. And then it's a bit of a different one here. It's the same kind of arachnid, but it's a different color paper. So, more stickers. And then we go back to the bones again, but a different color. And so you get the idea. I mean, they're not necessarily gross, but they're not super cutesy. Here's another one. I like this one. This is a black and white. It's really pretty. The spiders almost look like they glow. Here's another bunch of stickers. I mean, I think it'll be great fun. Like I said, it was $5. So I'm tickled to have that. I'm gonna put that over here with my other bigger sticker books. That way it's got a place to sit for a minute. And let's go back to the markers. Now I have not opened the box of glitter ones, and we're not going to do them yet. I have opened this box, like I said, the dual tone markers, and I haven't done a whole lot of playing with them, but I did look at one marker, and it worked pretty good. So let's just open it up, and let me pull a marker out here. That one looks like it busted. I hope not. So here is the, what did they call this tip? Like pen tip nozzle. See? And then here, and I hope this didn't break because I'm going to be highly ticked. This is the brush tip nozzle. And boy, that thing looks wet. So I'm thinking maybe we had, yeah, It is drenching. Oh boy. But once you get the drench away from it, it comes out pretty nice. I mean, I'll show you here in a minute. If I wish I could get that out of the lid. I'm gonna have to get a. Yeah, I don't even want to use a baby wipe on that because that might make it worse. I don't have any paper towels in here with me. Hopefully we'll be okay. So it is, like I said, a little wet right there, as you can see on this strip here. But this is the color of the purple on the brush tip. Now I'm getting ready to turn it over and show you that same purple in like the drawing nib. And I think that will give you a better... Let me... Yeah, that's going to run and go everywhere. Anyway, hopefully you can see that purple. I don't like that one came that way, but anyway, we'll see how that works. We'll see. Then there's another lighter one. This is a lighter shade. And the tip on this is not all messed up. So we're going to do it right next to it here. I'll show you both tips. So as you can see, it is a dual colored marker. Okay. Now, that being said, boy, that guy's a mess. I am going to have to use a baby wipe, I think, because it just wants to go everywhere. So pardon me a minute while I clean up the mess. Boy, I hope that stops. Yee. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yuck. That's a mess. Okay, well, okay, here's the second marker. Okay, and that first one's smeared all over, as you can see. Eek. So I'll be careful when I mess with it. Now here's a blue. Okay. No mess from it, thank goodness. Ooh, I like that color. Oh, I see I got some on this other little marker too that I'm gonna have to wipe off. Fiddle faddle. Okay, back to the baby wipes again. Because I don't want it staining this other marker if I can get out of it. There we go. I think we'll be okay now. I may have to take that hose out the top of it or something and like see if I can get it kind of dried up, so to speak. Here's another blue. It's another two-tone. It's a lighter one. So I'll put it on here and then ooh, that's pretty. And then I'll show you how it looks. I think these will be nice to use. So here are the two blues, and the top part looks kind of similar, but you can tell from the bottom parts they're different. So then we move to a pink and almost like a mauve-y kind of color. So the pink is our brush tip. I'll put it on this other side. And then we also have our mauve-ish color for our writing tip. Okay, and that's these two right here. I think they're really pretty. And like I said, they feel nice in the hand. They've got enough, weight about them that it's not going to be just, and then, nothing. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow. Okay. The lids are a little hard to get off at first. But I'm not noticing anything too horrible except for this one. And I'm not going to complain about one marker, really. I don't know if you can see how light that pink is up there. So that's that. Then we move into like a, guess this is like orange and a pumpkin color. Let me go ahead and, ooh, wow, that's light. Oh, that's nice though. Okay, so here is the like orange and the pumpkin color here. And then, ooh, jeez. We got like a, I'm guessing this is squash yellow. That's about what it puts you in mind of. And the orange is a little bit darker than the one we had previous. So that's not bad. It's right here. Okay, then we're going into a green. These have no name, no color number, nothing like that. Just to let you know. Ooh, I like that green. I like that one too. Okay, so these are definitely the darker set of green. And they are right here. Then we have a lighter green here. Oh, that is like fluorescent. Ooh. Oh my. Yeah, that is really nice. Okay. I gotta say, I like that one. So here is the one I just did. Oh, let me see if I can. You know what? This light is horrible. Okay, let me see if I can show you now. Oh, it's still awful. Like right there, you can see the bottom one, but you're not seeing the top. I mean, it's like soup there. There, you can see a bit of it. But it's like super fluorescent almost. Then we go into like a pink and an orange mix. I'm not sure why I'd mix those two, but okay. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that too. All right, so I'm not like unimpressed or anything. So the two I just tried are right here. So they are really pretty as well. And then our last one on this side is like a dual red. Now this one I did use, and I like it, let me tell you. I'm going to put it here under that fluorescent green. And you will see what I'm telling you. So here's where it's at. And you can definitely see those colors. So I really like that. Then we move over here. Now I have not tried any on this side. This is like a gray and a black mix, it looks. So if I can get the lid open. I think that's great. I even have my glasses on and can't even tell that one. And that's definitely black. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay, so that is right here. And they're all working nice. The only one that's, a little weird is that purple that we started with. And I might be able to work with that and get it fixed. Oh. Okay. This is like a blue and a teal kind of color mix. It's not bad, really. They are very close in range. It's right here. Okay, let's go for the blue and the darker blue. I think that's blue. Maybe it's green. We'll test it out. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Okay. All right. I like those colors. They're right here. Now we're going to go for a green and a olivey looking green. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty. Oh, I like that too. That'd be good for some trees and bushes and yeah. Where was it when I needed it? Anyway, here you go. That's what that set looks like. All right, now we have yellow, and this may not show up on my camera. It is a two-tone, but it is not, like, the tones aren't very different, at least on the barrel. Oh, yeah, that may not show up on camera. It's pretty. Yeah, they're both pretty, but I don't know how well they're going to show on camera. So I'll try. Anyway, they are right here. There you go. And then we're on to like a peachy, orangey kind of coloration. Alrighty. Ooh, I like that. I like that too. Alright. I'm just going to lift that one so I know where I'm at. Alright, so here's the peachy orangey combination. Not bad. I'm liking the colors. I really am. So for $5, I'm impressed. Oh yeah, I like that too. Okay, so here's the next set right down here. I like that one too. Well, so far I'm not hating any of the color combinations. I thought I might, but maybe not. There's the set I just did. Now we have like a pink, orange, red. Oh, wow. That one gives me similar vibes to the one before. It is right here. So, I mean, I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, that's brown. Okay. Ooh, I like that. It's like a brown and a gray mix there. And that's not a bad combination. I mean, they look kind of cute. If you really wanted to use them together, it wouldn't be too far to do. Right there they are. This is a brown and a darker red brown. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that one. And then we have one marker left to try after this. But I'll show you that one real quick. It's right there. This one is a really deep brown and like a medium red brown. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm impressed for $5. I mean, they get my vote, except for the broken one. There you go. That's what that last one looked like. I think what I'm going to do with this one, since this part works and it's fine, and this one is now work. Ooh, maybe it is. Maybe that's the lid doing that, is what I'm wondering. Let me see here. I'm going to try something with that real quick. Plus, I got to clean up the mess where it just splattered. I'm not crazy about having splatter on my desk. Okay. I wonder if I could. Yes, it does come out of the lid. Good. Awesome. Okay. All right. All I'm doing here, in case you're wondering, and I'm going to try this out, is I'm tapping the lid off on a baby wipe, and it's letting some of the, I guess, ink is what it might be, come down out of the cap so that it's onto the baby wipe. And now I'm going to try to carefully wiggle a little bit of this up in there and clean it out. Because if I can clean it out, maybe we can save this. I'd like to. Do I have something thin, maybe? Ha 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 ha. Maybe. Alrighty. Let's wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's wiggle. Oh boy, that is messy. How much more must I do to get this thing to be cleaned out? Ew. Yeah. Wow, okay. That's yucky. Alright. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Let's do the twist. Okay, now that is pretty much cleaned out. Yay. So, that got back over there, and that looks pretty juicy. So I'm going to try wiping it off a bit, and hopefully I can save this marker. Hopefully. Let me see. Oh, well, maybe not. I think the barrel inside the pen is busted. I think that's what's going on there. Well, oh well, now I'm purple. I guess it never hurts to try. I'll see if it dries up a bit. Now that I cleaned out the lid and turned myself colors already. Yeah, definitely need a, yeah, see? Definitely need to change out that big wipe. Good. And then we'll test out the glitter markers and pray that none of those are busted. I mean, I hate to throw away that purple one, but one marker out of a pack isn't, worth breaking the deal. So, let's pop this back away. Okay, and we will close this. And hopefully, maybe that'll dry itself up now that I took out all of the yuck from the lid. We'll sit that over there nice. Okay, so I'm not going to use this same piece of paper. We're going to get a different one, and I'll leave that with those. Okay, so let me just grab a small little, yeah, there we go, that'll work, out of my scrap stack here. And we'll open up these and see. Okay, I'm going to have to probably, yeah, because I didn't notice that. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Yeah. Come on. There you go, baby. All right. Let's get all that sticky tape out of the way. Well, these are kind of pretty looking anyway. At least from the tops. I'm just going to dump them out because there's no particular order, it seems. All right, the box is trash. I'm going to tell you that. It's really thin, flimsy garbage. So, no names, no numbers. Not on the barrel itself. However, on the lid, there is a number and a name. This is 179 Aqua Mint. It has a fine tip and a brush tip. So, again, let's test them out and see. Well, I don't see any glitter in that. So let's see with this one. Well, that one doesn't even hardly want to work. So we'll see. That was the 179, and I see no glitter. They might be a bust. All right, this one is Cool Gray 3. Let's try it. I still don't see glitter. I still don't see it. There's maybe a little bit in the bottom there. In the brush tip, it really seems to be like hard to see. In the bottom one, you go over it a couple times and the glitter starts to show up. I don't know if you're going to pick that up on camera. What is this number? This is 47 Grass Green. Oh, geez. That guy had a little bit of splatter to it, too. I see why right there. Okay. So be careful, because some of them seem to be splattery. I'm not impressed with the glitter, though. These are not giving me glitter vibes at all. So, let's see. This is 64 Indian Blue. Yeah, I'm not seeing glitter, but they are splattery. Yeah, I'll show you these ones here that I've done, but I'm still not picking up, and they smush, I'm still not picking up glitter on them. See? I'm not getting the glitter. I don't know why. And you're not supposed to have to shake them, so this is 38 Pale Yellow. Let me see. Yeah, you can barely see that, and there's no glitter. Again. Yeah, you can barely see it, and there's no glitter in that one either. No. Alright, let's go with a different one. 175 Pistachio Green. They're glossy, okay, until they dry down. But I'm not getting glitter out of these. I'm just gonna tell you that. Here's the green I just did. I'm not impressed with these. Unless something changes in these last few. This is 23 orange. I like the orange color. Jeez, throw it away. Holy moly. Okay. Don't do that, folks. Don't do that. I'm not seeing glitter. I mean, for them to be advertised as a glitter marker, yeah, I'm not seeing glitter. When they dry down, you don't see glitter. Right here's the orange I just did. And when they dry down, you do not see glitter on them. Okay, what about this one? 135 Pale Cherry Pink. Okay. No glitter still. Nope. Well, for $5, these might have been a bust. But you don't know till you try. This is 4 Vivid Red. No. Nope. Now, red would show up if there was glitter in it. 147 Pale Lilac. There is not even color in that nib. Okay, so that's really a bust. Yeah, the brush end has no color in it, so it didn't work. And the pen type in the find in does work, but there's no glitter in it. So I'll show you that one. Here's where the 2 would be, and you see there's only 1. So unimpressed there. All right, we got 2 more left to check. This is 81 Deep Violet. Pretty colors, no glitter. Yeah, no glitter. And then lastly, this is 185 Pale Blue Light. Yeah, there's no glitter in those markers. Sorry to say. So here's that purple and the blue that I just tried. Pretty colors, but not what they're advertised. It says glitter. I expected glitter. Okay? And not a single one of these gave me glitter. And as a matter of fact, the one right here, this pale lilac, I think that's what it is, pale lilac, yeah, I want to show you this. So this is the fine tip. As you can see, there's color on it. And it worked. It's a pretty color. That's the brush nib. No color whatsoever. And it did not work. So, my opinion. Okay. Well, my opinion on these is if you want just plain old markers, and you want to pay $5 for 24, or excuse me, 12. $5 for 12. As regular old plain old markers, okay, maybe. But if you're really looking for glitter markers, don't. These will get used to get them used up, but I won't repurchase. Now, if we come to the dual tone, 24 colors in it for $5, one of the markers come broken in here before I even opened it. And Though I do like these, if I ordered another set and it was broken, I wouldn't be very happy. But 24 of these for $5 is really not a bad deal. And the only thing is, only one had a problem. And they do exactly what they're said to do. So these, yes, I would repurchase, yes. So that is the dual tone markers that I would repurchase. But these glitter ones, no, I wouldn't repurchase these. Not for $5 for 12. When there's no glitter to them at all. And they've now dried, and I'll pick these up and I'll show you what they look like. And you got to remember, one of these also basically came broken. So, highly not impressed. Now I'll pop that over there. And I'll show you the card. Let me turn the light up a little higher now. There we go. Now we can see something. Here's some of these colors. And as you can see, there is, well, that one blue one up at the top has a little bit of glitter on the fine tip. But if you're looking at the brush tips, not a single one has glitter. And that's the only fine tip that really come out looking glittery. So I don't think I would put my money into purchasing those again. Now the sticker book that I showed you, the horror sticker book, yes, I would repurchase that again because I just love it. So again, that was from 5below. And like I said, I got 2 out of 3, so that's not really bad. And yes, the one purple marker in the one set is broke, but one marker out of 24, I'm not really upset. And as long as I don't use the brush tip, I can use the other end. So I'm still winning in a way. So yeah, it's something to think about. I mean, you can get some kind of somewhat cheaper art supplies, and they sometimes really do work and are really awesome. And then other times, well, you might get a dud. Okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to use these 12 markers till they're gone. Okay? But I'm not going to use them for glitter markers because they're not. These guys I will use, and I will enjoy these guys. Yes, I will. These, again, are the Artist Concepts 24 markers, dual tone markers. They have a fine tip and a brush tip, and I will use those, and gladly repurchase them. So there you have my little 5below haul. And I will say this, be careful with the markers. They do have a tendency to splatter. I don't know if you can see it on that page, but that's all from just opening tips, opening the caps and testing them out. They do splatter. So that is my little haul with my little review, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope that you found something useful in it. And until next time, my friends, please smile. It makes people wonder what you're up to. Please hug someone, anyone, everyone. The fur babies, just do it gently. And then definitely, definitely, definitely stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I know it can be hard, but please try. And thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me today and checking out what I was doing. Till next time.